Hey everybody, and welcome back to the Maf Garage. In today's episode, I'm going to be fixing the mistakes of the past so that I don't die in the future. So the question that you're asking is, what mistakes of the past? Well, when I was getting the car engineered in New South Wales, I did everything that was required. However, there was only one way that you could actually legally do it and still have it function on the car. That way was by fitting R33 GTST calipers from the Skyline and pairing them with a set of BA Falcon rotors, so the good old barrel. Now, I did that when I built it, got it approved, everything was fine. Well, so I thought. Now, if you were looking last episode, you would have seen in the back footage I had wheels on the car. But also, when I was panning across the Maf Garage here, you can see something else, and I'll show you guys what I mean. So when I showed the cam cover, I also showed these wheels. And if you remember, in the first episode, they were actually on the Crustida. I was like, okay, I need to change the tyres and get everything fixed. So I've already started work on that while I was editing. And we've got these tyres on. They're second hand, but as you can see, they're basically brand new. Good old Gumtree deals sometimes. But let me continue here. So this is my brake rotor. You can see this is an R33 Skyline GTST caliper and 294mm BA Falcon brake rotor. That is very rusty. Now, the main thing about this is this little ring that's in the center here. Now that's known as a spacer ring. And technically, this is a no-no, but for some weird reason it was acceptable by the engineer. That's fine for them. It's not fine for now in 2019. And I'll show you why. So, this side's all fine. Let's go across to this side. If you can see, I'm just going to move it there. Yeah. That is actually sticking out from the brake rotor. The only thing that was holding it in was that little bit there. Now that is dangerous as hell. If I hadn't have noticed this and just gone, yeah, whack everything together and bolt it up and take it to RockyNats, the first time I would have hit the throttle and tried to put some speed into the car, that would have come off. The brake rotor would have pretty much collapsed off the hub because then there's no supporting structure there. That would have flown off, pretty much ruined the wheel, have nothing to brake, and pretty much would have nothing to steer then at the same time. So that would have been a complete disaster for myself, for Scotty, for everyone involved. So yeah, it's a good thing I did check this out. And I'm really fearful of what could have been, because yeah, I'm just like, wow, I could have died from that. And it's understandable. So what are we going to do about it? Well, first thing, we're going to take that brake rotor off, we're going to take the spacer ring off, and we're going to fix things up properly. So we're going to take these off, then head off to Supercheap, order some brand new rotors, and because we're up here in central Queensland, it might take some time. So that's where you get your little advantage here, Scotty. Damn it. So it's a few days later, and I have been busy. Not so much doing work, but I've been busy on the phone every single day, ordering parts and trying to sit and wait, and this week has honestly driven me crazy. But thanks, Scotty. You are making my wallet bleed. So, as part of this safety thing, I went and did something stupid to myself, unintentionally. Was cutting up actually it was just cutting open a zip tie just to get some spanners out that I just bought, and decided to stick the razor blade into my hand. So no work could be done. So instead of boring you with, oh, this is all sore and all that, let's take you out to Benaraby and watch some action.
What's wrong? You've gone the wrong way again, haven't you?
No,
What happened?
I don't know. That's the sign.
Where's the raceway?
Yeah, there it is.
Where's it gone?
So it's nearly a week later, and after that complete and utter fail of A, cutting myself, yeah, still there, and B, going to Benaraby a week early, yeah, great work, thanks for letting me know, staff member, been sitting and waiting for parts. So I've been looking around. First off, we talked about the brake situation where I thought I had a solution. Turns out the internet is wrong. Supra will not work because the brake hat size is not right. Even though the hub diameter is fine, everything else is completely wrong. And when you look at everyone else's brake rotors, not so much the calipers. The calipers are a lot more that are adaptable, but the brake rotors, it all led me back to the BA Falcon rotor. As you saw outside, I can't allow that to happen. I'm not having no spacer ring. So that leads me to one final solution, and that is custom brake rotors. Now, how am I going to do that? Well, we're going to go with the whole shebang here. We're not going little bits or half-hearted. New wheel bearings. New brake lines. I actually have some rear ones too. That'll be later on. And then, lift this big puppy up. Some nice DBA brake rotors. Now, these are actually made for a BF Falcon. The one big difference, there's no drilling on it. These are completely unsealed. So let me just unbox this, and hopefully I won't slice myself up for a week again. Okay, so yay, success. I thought they said completely undrilled. Does that look undrilled, DBA? God damn it. Asked for completely undrilled, nothing. Maybe next time the sales department better organise things. That's going to be an issue. We'll have to work this out. But this is not going to be fun. Because that was supposed to be undrilled centres. So obviously when you ask for undrilled, it doesn't mean the centre hole. Just go off the phone with DBA. Not much I can do about that. Miscommunication from 2 weeks ago. Honestly thought that they were completely undrilled, like nowhere on the face whatsoever. I didn't realise the centre hole was pre-drilled, and no one communicated with me on that fact. So unfortunately I'm going to have to send these back to DBA, back to square one with these damn brake rotors. And this is getting very frustrating because this is literally almost a week and a half taken out of my book. Can't do anything on the car until these brake rotors have been organised. And I'm left with this huge issue because 30-year-old car, no one really manufactures stuff unless it's, you know, the odd manufacturer here and there. I'm trying to get a complete package. So we have to work out a way to get around this. But instead of focusing on the bad, let's focus on the good. So like I said, we've already got the wheel bearings, got the brake lines, got some vacuum hose here, gasket paste, oil filter, these damn spanners that I cut myself on, stupid zip tie, oil filter pan. So we can get some stuff done. It's not that we can't get anything done, it's just the major part with the brake rotors that I really want to get done for the safety aspect can't be done. So let's try and rearrange the plan. We'll see where we go from here. So it's the same point last time. Alright, after all this screw around last week, turning up, and now after all the screwing around today, with all the parts being not what I wanted, I'm going to relax here at Benaraby. Now, are they open tonight, like the website said? Let's hope so. I see cars there. So,
Shit.
it's alright. So we might have a positive reaction here. Yeah. No, it's alright. There you go, mate.
Yeah, not bad, so.
Good.
Just two of you?
Yeah, just the two of us. One of the kid.
20 bucks.
20. There we go. Too easy.
Thanks, mate.
Thanks, bro. Just in the car park, or gonna go up for? Just in this car park, or go up further? Yeah.
Go on this one if you just spectate. That's for the
Yeah.
competitors. So.
Yeah, that's yeah. So I'm just going to sit there. There we go. Let's have some fun. Yes, we have the most sophisticated parking facilities here at Benaraby. Who needs valet parking? Who even needs concrete for parking? Well, am I right or am I right?
Well, yeah, you're kind of off.
Yeah, what?
It's literally just dirt and gravel.
Yeah, or grass.
Grass as well.
It's grass. So, you see, grass, everywhere. Everywhere. So let's do this. Oh, we got a Turbo XL here. Let's see how this goes. Yeah. But I might have 4G63 or anything. Might check this out a bit more in detail. Wheel spinning all the way to a 13.4, 114. Big beefy Falcon. Nice valve. Full shut down against the 15.2. No, it's not that, he backed off. So what he was doing was accelerating the first bit and then he shut down about halfway along, so he just lets it roll out the rest of the way. So You'll see this with some of the other cars. They'll take off really fast and they'll shut down. So after, say, a third of the track, or a quarter of the track, half the track, or 3/4 of the track. And then other ones, they'll take off slowly, but then they'll really hit it to push all the boost in, because sometimes if they're still tuning the launch, but they want to see how much power they've got mile an hour. As you can see, we have world-class alcohol dispensing services. Falcon versus the XL. Flat versus 13 flat. That is a damn stout Mustang against a damn stout Falcon. Thank you, Benaraby. I do want to be demonetized everywhere. Yay. Level 6, 11.7 shut down. Bit of shutdown at the moment. There's a timing issue. What's that, son?
I hate this.
What? Falcon Nationals?
Falcons.
Why?
Because too much of the same thing.
You can never have too much barrel.
Yes. Yes, you can. You want variety.
Guys, please tell him you can never have too much barrel.
Variety.
Yeah, exactly. Don't start the party, the barrel party.
You don't say.
Yeah, it's a barrel party. And now we've got people singing, don't stop the party. Barrel party. We've got times back.
Yeah, tons pop up now.
Winner, chicken dinner.
So now, guess what?
What?
Let's see if that XL is 4 seconds.
You really want to see that XL run at 12, don't you?
It probably will.
We'll see how we go. We don't know off one run. That, yep. He could have run an 11 and you will never know. Here comes that Turbo XL. I got it. 978.
What's that?
What's that?
Yeah, it got a 12, didn't it?
Just.
Still got 12.
Oh, you just got it now.
Don't care.
Don't care. You just got it now.
No, still got it.
Didn't get it before.
Still got it.
Did not get it before.
Still got it.
Did not get it before. No. Well, now it does. It didn't before.
I'm pretty sure it did.
You might say it did, but
I'm pretty sure it did.
we'll never know that one. But now we know it does. Oh well.
Told you.
Car ran 11.2 with a passenger in it. I have to say, thank God they killed those songs off. Oh. No more demonetization.
Copyright strike.
Yeah, no copyright strike, no ass raping off
Order
YouTube.
by car 7 to go, please. 1.2 reaction. It goes through the 8th with a 9.33.
The little SUV's going for it.
Goes through the quarter with a 14.612.
14.6, not too bad.
miles per hour.
But let's go look at this.
Oh, it's a trailer. Oh, Subaru.
Yeah, but it's
Is that a Porsche? Oh, it's like a Porsche.
no.
What is it?
GTR.
Oh, damn.
That's what it is, right? No.
GTR
No.
down here.
GTR against WRX. Let's see, here we go. Oh, I know the WRX there too. That WRX, but if that's the one I think it is, that's the one at Autobahn.
Huh. Might be.
Reactions go through the 8 with a 7.3 with a 9.5. Go through the quarter with 11.33 to a 15.16.
Yeah, but he let go. Yeah, he let it.
Definitely a bit fast.
That's how you lay down some rubber. It's good now. We're reading normal times, everything. Yeah, all of them. No, because it was up on the board. She just wasn't saying the times. Now we've got commentary as well. That's what I'm saying.
So if the board's wrong.
No, well, I don't have to say anything.
With 11.15.
our first LS battle of the night. It's only taken 2 hours.
2 Falcons?
No, 2 Commodores.
2 Commodore LSs.
Yeah.
We'll see which is the better one.
It's only taken 2 hours for it to happen.
Yeah.
from South Korea. To 9.3, go through the quarter of 11.9 to a 14.0.
How did she know before it finished? That's a weird thing.
No, so you can see the times on the screen down there. So like, see over there, Christian? Just open the box.
Yeah.
They've got a little computer that tells them exactly what time is before.
So it's like still ranking up.
Yeah, well, it's flicking over on the screens on that one. So, like, it's got to give the ET and vendor mile an hour and then flicks between the two. Whereas that tells it both. So she can go straight away, oh, it's 11.9 at 1:14 or it's 10.5 at 1:27. She can automatically read it from there. It's nice.
Quarter by line leads to over 3 with 10 tires and a lane left with 0.143, go through with a 13.656.
The data decimated.
I think that's the modified one back. Back around.
Libby versus 180. Yeah, and he's still beat the 180. So I hope you enjoyed that footage from last night. We're now back in the Maf Garage and I'm waiting for Monday so I can reorder some new brake rotors. I've had a look around, I'm a bit peeved, but there's not much I can do. So in the meantime, I'm working on my wheels here. One of the main problems of working on wheels when you're picking them up secondhand is you don't know what you're going to get. And sometimes some of the jobs are worse than others. So what I'll do is explain to you what's going on here. I'm holding a can of Coke. Everyone loves Coke. Tasty, but can also be used to clean shit. This is rust remover. This is Coke times 2,000, basically. It's 2,000 times the strength of what you would get in your Coke. So your Coke normally cleans your coins and everything else. Well, for me, I use the rust cleaner to clean my wheels. So I'll bring, if you come closer here, and I'm going to get my cameraman to show you. This is what you get when you pick them up. Absolutely rust coated, just yuck. And then 20 minutes with that. Good old rust buster. It brings it up to that. A little bit of sanding, a little bit of prep work, and we'll be good to go for painting these two wheels, and they'll be up for sale in the near future as part of Maf Sport. So I'll show you guys the process of how I go through that with the other two wheels in the future. But what we're going to do with these two, like with the one here and the one here, I am going to start prepping and painting these two. So I've just got back from returning the brake rotors and the brake lines, and apologies to Protex because they're an unintended collateral damage in this. However, I still have the rear brake lines for the Crustida, so there's that. So the search will continue. I've got a problem. There's no other real options at the moment, so research will be needed to find a big brake kit that is appropriate for the Crustida. That'll match all the dimensions that I need, which is a minimum of 298mm on a 60mm center diameter, thickness of 22 to 24mm, 68mm high, and being a 5 by 114.3 PCD. So basic Ford Falcon Skyline Hyundai stud pattern. That is going to be an issue. So basically I'm left with 2 wheel bearings and 2 brake lines that aren't even for the right side of the car. Not only have I had that happen, I've got brakes that are hanging on to the car by a thread, and sliced myself stupidly and spent the best part of a week off. So everything to do with this brake expedition has been a complete and utter failure. I guess you could say it's a case of brake failure. Anyway guys, this is the Maf Garage. I apologise. I will get work done in this next episode. I promise, I promise. It's just trying to find something for a 30-year-old car is not the easiest thing, as you are obviously discovering, and I am obviously discovering. So, with that being said, hang around. I'll be there. I'll be getting everything done. Catch you guys. Peace. So
La 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 la. What was that?
I told you that I could get 12 seconds in that.
No.
Shut up, smart aleck.
I didn't have to hear you then.
Stop hiding, you. Cut it out. No, I will zoom on you. Wave to the people. Hello. Yeah, that's right. Good girl. And I also noticed you famous YouTubers, Kyle from 1320, Kyle from Boosted Boys. What? You think I didn't realise? That's why I went and got my own Kyle.